Hi guys, you're watching Catchup Plus on AFOREVO TV, where we bring you entertainment, gossip, catch up on movies, take a look into the world of sports and tech. I'm SUBMITTION. Let's take a look at some of the trending stories. Well, Twitter is going crazy reacting over the revelation that R. Kelly's net worth is less than $2 million. If you ever, for some reason, feel bad about your situation, now you know that you're richer than R. Kelly. Literally, the man that created I Believe I Can Fly. Meanwhile, a verdict has come back after 2 days of deliberation, and R. Kelly was found guilty of all 9 counts, including racketeering and the violation of the Mann Act, which includes not being able to transport a girl or a woman over state lines for immoral purposes. He's been sentenced to life, and he would live the remainder of his life in prison.
We're very connected, like, from the beginning, so everything's got like a purpose.
In another story, just 2 months shy of celebrating the 30-year anniversary, Miguel and Nazanin have decided to go their separate ways. Now, they've decided to separate after 17 years of being together, but they're letting the public know that they wish each other well. Nigerian singer Oritsefemi was involved in a ghastly motor accident, and though his car somersaulted a few times, he was hospitalized and he's doing fine. But what's buzzing the internet is the guy that took the video after the incident happened, and his commentary got people a lot more confused.
Right now, look at the car, got somersaulted. It's not easy, man, but thank God for life, man. No life lost. Otiya, Oritsefemi oleku. Oritsefemi oleku. Otiya. Over our life none. Oritsefemi. Yes, so. Messi of the Lord. Calm down to your children.
In some other news, Bobrisky has been all over the news. Of course, it's always been the case with him, but he seems to be fighting with a lot more people this time around. But let's focus on one thing he says that's got a lot of women really upset, and that's him telling us why he prefers to be a woman.
You were born as a man.
Yes.
Why did you want to be a woman?
Because being a woman now, I've paved a lot of ways for me. Women don't even actually, women don't know how powerful they are. You don't know how to use their resources as a woman. A lot of them, most of them users, right? But a lot don't even know how to use, because I feel like when I was a guy then, I don't have anything. Do you understand? I don't have no money. I was just there, hustling. Yeah. You know, nobody wants to even talk to you. Nobody even wants to associate with you because you don't have money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You just say, hey, like Billy, hey, carry this one, like your servants. But I feel like I'm not in for that. I want to be a boss of my own. So let me just use what I have to get what I want.
Nigerian singing sensation and Waje is letting you know that you cannot literally teach people how to express their emotions.
Why do you guys do this? You cannot teach somebody how to express emotion. That's how you teach people how to grieve. Ha! Me that I will cry over food. Let me be hungry now and I'm looking for food, and then I now order food and the food is not sweet. After the sweat of the hunger, I will cry. Are you not supposed to come and tell me, Waje, is it because of food you are crying? My tolerance level is not yours. So let me be able to express my own while you express your own the way you want to express yours.
On to this other one, ladies. Nigerian actor Kunle Remi has a thing to tell you, and he's telling you not every man that walks up to you definitely wants to ask you out.
Ladies. So real quick, I want to have a conversation. First and foremost, you know I love you guys and I respect you. But ladies, sometimes, yeah, when a man approaches you, it's not every time toasting. He's not trying to toast you. Sometimes it's just to give you a compliment because you look good, and sometimes he's probably just trying to ask you for a direction, and sometimes it could be any other thing. but not every time toasting.
What are your thoughts on those stories? Make sure to leave a comment right down below.
Hi guys, welcome to Catchup Plus on Movies, brought to you by AFOREVO TV. I am Ahine Atta, bringing to you all the latest happenings in the world of movies. Now let's catch up. The Nigerian Official Selection Committee has opened its portals for submission of entries into the 94th Academy Awards International Feature Film category. Their portals will be open till on the 4th of October 2021. NYSC has successfully submitted 2 Nigerian films. In 2019, it was Genevieve Inaji's Lionheart, and last year, 2020, it was Desmond Obiagele's The Milkmaid. But Nollywood is yet to win an Oscar, and Nigerians are looking up to Nollywood to win this award and put Nollywood on the global map. What elements do our films need to possess in order to win an Oscar? I asked Hollywood filmmaker Ufu Ogbekpa, who has worked with Marvel for Black Panther, and this is what he said.
I need the authentic thing now, you know what I'm saying? The authentic, you know, when they speak the dialect, you know, because for me, performance is more important. So when you look at those things, you know, how do you want to go through the auditions? And you know, you have auditions thrown through you have to go through your agent. You know, it's a lot of work. The actors from Nigeria, they're trying to assimilate to the culture. And when they speak, they still have the Nigerian accent. That's another hurdle. But when you see a lot of female stars taking action leads, I'm sure you noticed. I've noticed, you know what I mean? And it's becoming more prominent, you know what I mean? So I think with that movement, eventually, you know, we would, you know, Nigerians would become more, you know, the face of whatever representation they want to be in telling their story or telling an international story, you know what I mean?
Yes, maybe we do need our own African Oscars. Or what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Kenya Film Classification Board, KFCB, has banned homosexual documentary film I Am Samuel, directed by Peter Murime, calling it demeaning of Christianity and an affront to culture and identity. I Am Samuel is a film that follows the relationship between Samuel and his gay partner Alex, despite the country's criminalization of same-sex. Marvel has filed 5 lawsuits seeking to block the heirs of comic book creators from reclaiming copyrights to most of its iconic characters, including Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, and Doctor Strange. The move comes after the heirs of Marvel authors filed dozens of termination notices with the U.S. Copyright Office. The success of this lawsuit will not stop Marvel from using these disputed characters, as they were created by multiple collaborators, but it will require Marvel to make some payments to the heirs. The attorney of the heirs say that these Marvel authors contributed largely to the multi-billion-dollar franchises, and they require to share in the wealth. Marvel is arguing that these characters were created under contract for hire, and so the creators do not have any right to these characters. Let's see how this ends up. The world's largest IMAX screen is now open to the public in Germany. The IMAX screen is 21.06 meters high and 38.16 meters wide. The record-breaking screen will kickstart with James Bond 007 latest entry, No Time to Die, which features sequences shot with IMAX film cameras. Meanwhile, the producer of 007, Barbara Broccoli, has said she will not be thinking of who is going to take over the iconic character from Daniel Craig until 2022. But fans are already naming some names that they will love to see play James Bond, and some names of actors that have been mentioned include Tom Hardy, Idris Elba, Regé Jean Page, James Norton, Henry Cavill, and Chris Evans. Which of these characters would you love to see play James Bond? As for me, I can't wait to see Idris Elba take on the role of James Bond. Imagine a black James Bond. And That's all on this week's episode on Catchup Plus on Movies. I hope you had a great time. If you did, join us next week for more exciting movie news. I am handing you over to Labelle for more news.
Aina, merci beaucoup for that update on movies. Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. In the world of Formula One, Lewis Hamilton has made history again, this time at the Russian Grand Prix, and he just won his 100th race, setting a new record.
Lando did such an amazing job. He had incredible pace. He's doing such a great job for McLaren, and it was very bittersweet, obviously, to see my old team ahead, them doing so well. Obviously, they won the last race, so it's you know, they're doing fantastic, obviously powered by Mercedes. So
in basketball news, a sharpshooting forward Michael Porter Jr. has agreed to a 5-year maximum extension with the Denver Nuggets that could be worth up to $207 million. Porter's agreement will be worth at least $173 million over 5 years and could rise to the supermax level of $207 million over the span if he reaches the certain criteria this season. In football, UEFA have nullified disciplinary action against breakaway Super League clubs Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Juventus after a Madrid court ruled the European football's governing body should not sanction the rebel clubs. The UEFA has opened a probe against 3 clubs, but in June it suspended proceedings after being notified by Swiss authorities of a court order from the commercial court in Madrid obtained by the legal entity European Super League company SL. The latest step from UEFA was to declare that the proceedings were nullified. In the world of tennis, Emma Raducanu has donated the Nike outfit she wore on her victorious U.S. Open run to the Tennis Hall of Fame. Raducanu became the first British woman to win a Grand Slam since Virginia Wade back 44 years ago after battling through qualifying to win the tournament. The 18-year-old has been the subject of heavy media attention since her remarkable victory over fellow teenager Leylah Fernandez in the final. She attended the Glitz Met Gala alongside A-list celebrities, has become an ambassador for luxury brand Tiffany, and even played tennis with the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, at a homecoming event. Still in football, Barcelona superstar Ansu Fati has stated that he feels no pressure after taking on the responsibility of the number 10 shirt that Lionel Messi wore at Barcelona. Now, the Catalan Giants were unable to retire Messi's shirt after he joined Paris Saint-Germain at the Spanish FIFA's rules require La Liga teams to sign their 25-man squad numbers 1 to 25. Barcelona then made the decision to hand it to another graduate of the club's famed La Masia Academy instead. Fati says it is not a pressure and that he's very proud to wear the number 10 after Leo. Barcelona also released a statement at the start of the month outlining why record breaker Fati was the perfect player for filling Messi's shoes. Hi guys, you know what to do. Make sure to click on that subscribe button and notification button, and also follow us on all our social media platforms right there on the screen. You're watching Catchup Plus on AFOREVO TV, and I'm your girl SUBMITTION signing out.